So I'm not typically that much of a procrastinator, at least I don't think I am, but I'm going to a renfaire on Saturday. It is currently Wednesday and I haven't completed my outfit. I need to make myself a hat. So that's what we're doing today. And this video is going to come out after the renfaire and whatever, so there will probably be videos from that. But currently, I'm way behind on what I'm supposed to be doing. So dog is behind me. That is what the ball of fluff is. But yeah, so we had a short that we put up that was some original character cosplays. This character is a D&D character that I'm creating for a campaign I'm going to be joining soon. And I'm doing, oh, sorry, buddy. I'm doing a hat that is basically the same style as that hat. And it was like a big Dreamcatcher type hat. So this time, we're going to be making one that is blue and brown and has peacock feathers. I'm showing the wrong end of my phone what the peacock feather looks like. That's what it looks like. It's very pretty. I got it from a friend. I have 4 of them. I have my hoop, my dog. Dog's not going on the hat, don't worry. Some string, leather, well, fake leather to wrap the rim, scissors, and my hot glue gun with also extra hot glue because you always need that. So, oh, also the cloth that is going to go over the top, like the shawl cover thing. And beads that I'm going to use somewhere on the design. We'll find out where when we get there. So, yeah. So first thing we're going to do, not let our headphones magnetize to our rim. But we're going to use one of these. I got this one at Michael's. Normally it's about like $2-3. And then I have this, which I believe I bought on Amazon a long time ago. I found it in my crafting chest, but it was on Amazon, and it's just fake leather strips. And then I'm going to take my glue gun, and I'm going to find a starting point on this, and I just put some glue on here, and then I start wrapping it. So basically, gotta be careful not to burn yourself. I don't start with the very end. I start part way down because I can push the end in later, and it is easier not to start with the end because that can just cause a whole slew of problems. And then I just push the string in to the glue, make sure it is secure, and boom, we have our starting point. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to keep wrapping this around, and every little way I will put on a bit of glue and glue that in place. And yeah, pretty simple for the rim. That's all you got to do. I will pause. Well, I'm going to speed it up, and then I'm going to pause when I get to the end and show how I do the end. So we're at the end here now. Just have that little bit of space left. And I'm just going to clip this, clip it long, because you can always trim, but you can't add what you don't have. Then I'm going to take my glue gun. Just put some on there, and then just wrap it until it is all closed. And then just cut off any excess little bit. Compress it down again. And voila! We now have a ring that is brown instead of a metal one. So that's cool. So now that we have this all done, we're going to weave our dream catcher. So I have these threads, and I'm going to use that one right there. And I'm just going to weave the entire thing. Normally, when I'm making actual dream catchers and not hats, then I put beads and stuff in the actual weaving, but I'm not doing that this time, so it'll hopefully go much faster, which is always fun. But yeah, this next. So I took the string and I just wrapped it up like this. I'm just going to use the whole thing because that's one of the things that I do with dream catchers is when I'm doing the weave, I do have to cut the string, so I kind of just have to eyeball it. I don't know if there's actually like a smart way of doing it, but this is how I do it. And then I just hope and pray that it reaches the center perfectly, and if it doesn't, I'm just going to tie some of the other blue thread on there and just keep going. So we're good either way. But to begin, I normally like to begin where I started and ended the wire, the leather wrapping. Can't speak today. Anyway, so I just take this and I'm just going to tie a knot, and I will fix the knot and make it look pretty later. So yeah, just simple. Not that on there. Pretty easy. And then we're just going to take our string, put it over, and then put it through and pull it tight. And you're going to try to make all the first row even as you go around. Normally I like to try and kind of eyeball out how many I'm going to do around, but we're just going to go for it this time and hope that it kind of just, you know, works. So yeah, you just do that, and then you just repeat it a couple times. Stretch it out when you haven't done it long enough. That definitely needs more. That looks good. Go again. Having your string wrapped up like this really helps to make it easy to keep doing the loopies, because if you have just one long string and you don't have it wrapped up like this and you just have the long string, then obviously that's going to get a little bit hard. I think we have two more, and then I reach. Yep, so that worked out. Alrighty, there you go. Now you have once around. Can't really see it. Now you can. So then what you're gonna do is stick your stuff through there, through the hoop, and then pull it down. So it's like that. And it'll look bad at the beginning, but it's fine, it'll get stretched out. And you just do that and keep repeating until you've gotten as tight in your web as you want to be. So I'm going to speed it up now. So I just reached the end of my string here. So basically I'm just going to do a tiny knot just to make sure it holds while I figure the next bit, and then I'm going to use this color and finish in the rest because I need it to stop on my head, and it's almost there, but not quite. So yeah, that's what I'm doing next. Alright, so there we go. Fits on my head quite nice. Now I am just going to trim my string and then tie it off just in a little tiny knot. Maybe double it just to be sure. And then I'm just going to trim it. I'm also going to trim the other knot I made to attach the second string to my first string. Voila! You can see both knots right there, but I'm not going to worry about making them look any better because, again, I've got my cloth that's going over it. So, why does my forehead look weird like that? Anyway, that's how it sits. So now that we have this, I'm going to get my cloth. I just bought this online. I just searched for peacock cloths because apparently my character likes peacocks. The character in question is an elf, but she's an elf barbarian because I thought that would be ironic and fun. So she thinks she is very fashionable, but she's a barbarian. So that's fun. Alright, so this is what we're working with, and basically this is just going to go over this just like that. And now all I have to do is attach it to the rim. Okay, so what my current plan is taking this, some leather needles, and my beads, and basically sewing on the fabric. Now, I don't know if this will ruin the cloth, but I don't think it will because the cloth is pretty porous. So we're going to go for it and we're going to try it out and yeah, basically just sewing. So I'll probably speed that up too. All right. It looks so good. I love it. Very subtle detail, but I think it's pretty cool. So now that I have this, and yes, it is uneven on both sides because aesthetic. Now I have, let me find the smallest one, my peacock feathers. Now I'm expecting to have to cut it. Let's just stick it through here. Let's say it's at the back. Yeah. I think the one is perfect, so we're going to cut it right there. I hate cutting feathers because I always feel like I'm going to ruin them, but it's fine. Alright. Short feather now. I wish that, like, I could position this so you guys could see better. Probably on this side. This is the right side, and I feel like that's where hat feathers normally go. I kind of want it to be, like, in the middle. Facing that way, probably. Yeah, so basically, I think I'm going to make a hole in the fabric, and then see if I can sew. Maybe I won't need a hole in the fabric, but I'm going to see if I can sew, like, by sticking the needle through the bottom here and see if I can sew it in place. So I'm going to speed it up, and you're just going to watch me be confused and panicky while I try to sew this on for, like, a couple seconds, because it'll be sped up. So I said I was going to speed it up, and then I never pressed play. Anyway, it's tied on now. It doesn't look super pretty right there, but let's see. think I like it. How high do you have to be? Okay, that's a little annoying. That it's like, whoa, boop. But maybe I can just tie it down on the side there. Will it even bother anyone else? I don't know. But I think it works. I think I did it. I think I did it in time. We're gonna try on the whole outfit real quick. Be right back. Okay. So this is the outfit. I love it a lot. And then oh, hold on, wait a second. I have ears. There we go. Oh my goodness. I love it so much. I look like a pig though. Okay, well, I hope that this matters to someone. But yeah, that's how I make my weird Dreamcatcher hats, and also technically you learned how to make a Dreamcatcher, sort of. So that's a plus. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.